everyone, this is Sonic Walker 55 here, back here with another review, this time on the Jazwares 12-inch Sonic plush line. Now, before I start off this review, I just want to say that Sonic and Tails were released in the US and Shadow wasn't released in the US and was released in France and the UK. And if you come to think of it, this plush set is very, very interesting. So let's get started off with the main man himself, Mario! Oh no, you idiots, it's not Mario. Mario's not part of the Jazwares 12-inch Sonic plush line. You guys are stupid. Well, that was a joke. Okay, now let's get started off with the main man himself, Sonic. Okay, now Sonic, he looks very interesting. And if you come to think of it, like, he looks a little cleaner. Well, that's because I put him in the washing machine and he was filthy when I got him, so I just put him in the washing machine to clean him up. But anyways, he looks very, very strange from the face, and if you come to think of it, this plush is a little bit better than the 8-inch Sonic plush, or should I just say the small version of this plush by Jazwares. And so, his face is, it's okay. His eyes and the outline of his eyes and his mouth is embroidered. His nose doesn't really have that much stuffing, and his ears is pretty stuffed very well. His spikes, they're pretty good, but they're just a little bent. Same thing for these spikes, and the tail looks pretty good. The legs, well, they're pretty good. Could have a little more stuffing in. Oh yeah, the arms, on my one, the way they stuffed it looks a little weird, because you can, like, look. It's so weird, like, the way they did the arms is a little weird. And the shoes, pretty good. They have the belts, and the thing that they forgot on the Sonic is the treads. Don't know why they forgot about that. But Sonic looks pretty good. He's also soft. And here's the tush tag. Sonic the Hedgehog, copyright Sega. And by the way, it also says some materials and stuff like that. There we go. It says made in China of all new material. The body is 100% polyester. The filling is polyester fibers and polypropylene pellets, and the clean surface washable only, manufactured and distributed by Jazwares. So yeah, that was the tush tag. I don't really have the paper tag for Sonic, but yeah. So Sonic looks pretty good. I would give him at least a 6 or a 7 out of 10. He could have a little bit of more. He could be a little bit better. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that was Sonic. He looks pretty good, and yeah. Now next up is Miles Tails Prower. Now before I start with reviewing Tails, let me just say that he was the only plush I got tagged, and he was the only plush I got off Amazon because I got Sonic and Shadow off of eBay, and he was pretty much the first plush I got of the set. So yeah, so let's get started off with Tails. Okay, now Tails, he looks interesting, very, very interesting. It's like he's way more interesting than Sonic. Now Tails is his ears is stuffed very well, and his hair, or should I say his bangs, it's just one piece of soft felt. It's very interesting. And his eyes, same thing with the Sonic, his eyes and the outline of his eyes and the mouth is embroidered. And if you come to think of it, and because of Tails' mouth, you know what it looks familiar to? Well, I'll show you. It looks very familiar to the GE Classic Tails, like compare the mouth, like it looks exactly like the same. See, it looks exactly like the same. See? His whiskers is just one piece of felt, and same thing for his chest fur. It's he's also soft, and his hands, well, his gloves, or should I say his hands, the way they stuffed it is very, very weird, and it looks just way off. And the shoes, here's the shoes, they look nice. And for some reason, Tails has treads on the bottom of his shoes and Sonic doesn't. Like what the heck? Like, why did they do on the Sonic? That's just so interesting. And here's the tails, the two tails. They're pretty nice, and they're stuffed and designed very, very nicely. And here's the the paper tag, Tails. Now for Sonic and Shadow, this will pretty much be the same thing, but we'll just say their names. Sonic, and here's a picture of Sonic. I believe it's the Generation Sonic, celebrating the most iconic video game character of all time by Jazwares. And there's some more information about Jazwares and about Sega, and another picture of Sonic. So yeah, and the tush tag, Sonic the Hedgehog, and pretty much says the same thing like Sonic. So yeah, Tails looks okay. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. He could be a little better, and I would say that he's a little better than the the small Tails, which is a small version of this Tails plush. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. He could be a little better. And oh yeah, I forgot his nose. What the heck did I do with the nose? What the heck did I do with it? It's supposed to be like a round circle, not like Sonic's nose. Is so weird. But that's another thing that they need to fix, his nose. But I'll still give him a 6 out of 10. So yeah. Now, last but not least, the plush that was never released in the US or the United States. And that is the most grumpiest of the grumpy pants here. Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, if you come to think of it, Shadow is pretty much the only plush that is way unique than Sonic and Tails. I mean, like, look at him. The details, they're amazing. Like, how can you say no that the details on this is so bad? I mean, like, this is very good. And same thing, the eyes and the outline of the eyes and that red thing on Shadow's eyes, and the mouth is embroidered, and same thing with the chest fur. It's pretty much the same thing. Shadow's face is extremely perfect. It's amazing. The ears are stuffed very nicely, and the spikes are very good, very nice. The way they positioned it is very good. And yeah, and oh yeah, by the way, he also has those red things on his arm, which is probably made out of sticker, which could like crack over time. And his shoes, they're very nice. They well, the only problem that I would say is that the way, like, well, on this area, is the way they positioned it is a little weird. But the shoes is very nice, and same thing. Why didn't they do it with the Sonic? That is just so weird. But the arms, the legs, and the fists are really good. The nose is stuffed pretty nicely. And yeah. And here's the tush tag. Now, there we go. It says Sonic the Hedgehog, copyright Sega, and the back is very different. If it'll go in focus. There we go. It says a bee's corpse, imported by a bee's corpse. I mean, China, and it's actually in French. And also, if you come to think of it, and also if you're wondering, but I also have a Jazwares 50-inch classic Sonic plush that has the same kind of tag. You know, it says a bee's corpse, or should I say a bee's corpse? See, a bee's corpse. How very interesting. But I mean, like, I got this plush and this plush from the same seller. So yeah, that's probably the reason why it says a bee's corpse. But I don't understand why it says a bee's corpse. So yeah. Now, Shadow was never released in the US. He was only released in the UK and France. And well, I don't understand, like, why is it never released in France? What? US. Why was it never released in the US? Because he's way far superior than Sonic and Tails, and he's way superior than the small version for this plush. And I'll give him a 10 out of 10 because of how amazing he is. So yeah, guys, that was my review on the Jazwares 12-inch Sonic plush line, and that was pretty much all of the plushes that Jazwares have released. And of course, there was a Super Shadow plush that they were going to release, or should I say that they were going to make, but unfortunately that was cancelled. Or maybe that was a reversible plush. I'm not so sure. But yeah, guys, that was my review on the Jazwares 12-inch Sonic plush line. This plush line is very interesting. But yeah, I'm so glad that I managed to complete the set. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next review or in the next video.